Ah! Oh! Ah!
The payload is nearing a checkpoint. Failure.
That was a recreation of a Demoknight clip on Gold Rush, showcasing the absurd chaos that can happen when playing Demoknight. In this clip, I've already gotten a few heads with the Islander, so I'm already pretty buffed. I go to charge the enemy team that I assumed would be distracted by the sentry, but they were so oblivious that they just die anyway, causing me to commit way too far and nearly dying to a sentry that didn't exist 10 seconds ago? Anyway, I get out with 29 health, and I have to run back to spawn. But because I turn my back for 1 second, my whole team nearly gets wiped. And so I'm like, oh no, the cart! So I charge back to the cart, kill the Devilman in the process, and start swinging wildly at the spy that is super buffed with his kunai, while Pyro gets domed by our sniper. That spy also gets body shot by our sniper. And then the soldier decides, I'm gonna be in this team fight too, and proceeds to launch me into the air. Not before I strike the spy that I assumed was dead, but was actually using a dead ringer. I come back down onto that same spy and kill him instantly. Despite this amazing display, I try to retreat and I still get owned, and unfortunately our team was not able to follow up. It doesn't look like much, but on the inside I was in a panic. Demoknight is one of those ways to play commonly referred to as a subclass, similarly to Battle Medic or Fat Scout. But where the battle medics can heal if they choose to, or the heavies can still use the minigun if they run out of ammo, Demoman sheds everything that makes him Demo to just become Man, with a giant sword that can make him run real fast. Yes, the Demoknight subclass is one that completely changes the way you play Demo. It's less of a subclass and more of a whole new class entirely. A Demoknight will usually be running the Wee Booties or Bootlegger that gives various direct buffs like 25 more health and stuff for the shields. Shields, you may ask? Shields come in 3 forms: the Charge and Charge, the Splendid Screen, and the Tide Turner. As for which one to use, check out my video that I made back in 2017. That is still somehow not out of date. As for the melees, well, that's the defining aspect of a Demoknight. Many variations of Demoknight exist, but the most commonly used Demoknight weapon is the Islander. Islanders allow for the Demoman to collect heads from enemies that they kill. Each head collected will give the Demoman a buff until he reaches 4, and then it caps out. Heads will increase the health and the speed of the Demoman. When a demo has 4 heads, he'll have 235 health and a speed of 136% if the normal Demoknight kit is equipped. That speed is slightly faster than a scout, so you can definitely get around with those heads. There are other weapons the Demoman can use, so let's go through those real quick. The Claymore. The Claymore allows you to go farther in your charge. This sword is usually paired with the Tide Turner to maximize its effectiveness and help with that 15% damage vulnerability. It hits your mini crits at the right time, and you can chain reaction the whole team. And if you wanted to go farther in a straight line, you could use other shields too. But I usually don't go that far, so I don't like to use it for that instance. The Persian Persuader. Probably one of my favorite alternative weapons for Demoknight. This sword gives back charge on ammo boxes and melee hits, meaning if you get a kill, 9 times out of 10, you'll pick up their ammo pack and gain charge back from the kill swing, and just be able to charge combo just like the Claymore, but it's a little bit more forgiving. Actually, just use this one. The Claymore is more for hybrid knights anyway. The Skull Cutter. I mean, you could be able to one-shot heavies with that are overhealed. It's okay, but any other sword can just one-shot almost anything anyway. I guess if you want to do random crits, you can use this. I don't want to, though. Maybe the mini crits do more damage if you do with the Tide Turner. I don't know. I don't like it. The Pain Train. No. have Zoitoichi. I'd rather use any other sword. It can give health back, but it's not worth it in my opinion. The Ulapool Caber. This one is just pure troll. Just charge onto the point and do an exploding crit of all the enemies that are together. It's just one and done. It's just that kind of weapon. It becomes like this normal melee after one impact, until you go back to a health cabinet. Charge in, get a kill, run back to spawn, and then kill again. Fun, but not worth it. Hey, easy fix, Valve? Make the Caber recharge. Saved you a whole video right there. Now let's talk about playing Demoknight. And to be clear, we'll be talking about the normal Demoknight with the Islander. No hybrid stuff, because that can be its own video entirely. But let us continue. Playing Demoknight, as I said before, means learning a new way to play demo. You aren't a bomb-chucking drunk anymore, you're a careful and cunning hunter, waiting for your opportunity to strike from the shadows. You have your chance to kill an easy target to start racking up heads. You can't just rush in. Sometimes you have to wait, and now! This will most likely work, except when it doesn't. But once you get 2 or 3 heads, you can change playstyles once again and become an unstoppable sword-wielding machine. Now that you're buffed, you can be super aggressive, charge in and get more hits. This phase is like a snowball phase. Slow start, and then utter domination. In this clip, I collect far beyond what any sane man should have and end up with 29 heads just by charging at the opportune moments and retreating for another round of head stealing goodness. I should probably talk about some of the thought process that you might go through to acquire a kill. The number one most important thing to remember is to keep distance. You can't be up into their face and expect to get kills unless you're chasing down a scout because you're super fast. You need to make sure that if you charge in, you'll be hitting a target at max distance. Otherwise, you'll be doing a mini crit, or no crits at all, and you'll either have to retreat with no kills, or commit and hope you get something. That seems pretty hard to keep track of and do, since 2 out of the 3 shields require straight lines to pull this off, and TF2 has a lot of walls. Well, you're in luck, because you can slide off those walls to surprise opponents, or get around the corners that they might be hiding in. Area denial is a huge aspect of Demoknight that I love to use. If you get 4 heads, you can decide, hey, this area of the map, it's mine. Any lone person walking into my domain is going to get clobbered. I use this on Upward last to keep my enemies off the adjacent high ground so no one can spam out our engineers or snipers. Or maybe I just decided that behind the enemy spawn point is my realm and I can just jump enemies like a spy. With all this power, what could possibly stop you? I mean, you're faster than a scout, got a lot of damage resistance and high melee damage. Nothing can stop you, right? Wrong. There's so many things that can stop you from having fun. Sentries, heavies with pockets, pyros, explosions throwing you off courts, and even bullets. Charge at a sniper just to get stopped in your track out of kill, and now you're just in the middle of the enemy team without an escape. There's so much that can stop you that learning the ways of the night might turn many players away. You need 10 times more situational awareness than normal. This is why you must understand one thing as a Demoknight. You can pick up your pace, but you can't outpace your teammates. If you leave your teammates in the dust, chances are they won't be able to help you if a sentry gun is denying an area that you want to attack. Well, you gotta hope that the people on your team will shoot that sentry before you engage. Flanking is much more important too. If your team is drawing attention of the enemy, this can be your chance to come in from the side and secure a kill. Otherwise, you'll be running into a hailstorm of bullets. There are plenty of other things to talk about with Demoknight, like tripping, but hopefully this will give you at least the slightest taste of how it feels to play Demoknight. Oh yeah, also don't forget about taunt kills.
Stop.